Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone. And it's been a while since the last time I recorded a Grand Arena, about 6 months. And I remember I recorded the Grand Arena from what I remember when I first started getting into Bronzium. And now I'm at a point where I am close to the end of Bronzium. I've been to Bronzium 1 already, Bronzium 2 twice. I was in Bronzium 2, Bronzium 1 way back in June, but I let myself go down on purpose because I felt I was not ready for Erodium. And the only reason I got so high the first time is because I got lucky and a bunch of people didn't play that versed me that were way too high GP to even be here. But I wanted to talk about how I'm doing in Bronzium right now, as this is probably the last video I'll do in Bronzium. So, this was round 1. I won. And I was able to beat a guy that had 3 GLs. 3 GLs, 8 million GP, almost double my effective GP. Almost double my GP in total. Inquisitors, gas, 3 GLs, all of this good stuff. Wampa, Phasma, everything. But he was weak in one area. And that, my friends, is ships. He's weak in the ship department. And I think since I started playing the game around a year ago, I've only been cleared, full cleared, ships-wise, like 3 or 4 times. Ever. And I've had the same ship for the whole time, which is my Mace Windu. So he one-shot everything, including my geos that are back here. He one-shot everything. But he couldn't do the ships. I mean, he didn't even try the ships. This guy didn't even try the ships. He just gave up. He saw the Relic 9 window and he's like, But I've had 10 million accounts, GP accounts. I've even seen accounts with Leviathan that have lost against my Mace Windu. I mean, they were probably poor accounts with bad ships, but albeit. This guy had all 3 GLs on offense, which allowed me to take out his other teams that were in GLs. Because that's the annoying thing about going against a person that has GLs. They put a slicker ultimate in the front line. I can't clear that, even if I tried. At best, I could like clear his troops and then he'd solo, but... And I used Malevolence here to clear his Malevolence. It was a mirror. And this was a really smartly played battle. Like, I played it really well. And then I thought, I should probably make a video in Bronzium, being at the end of Bronzium, how my account has gone further. It has more depth now. Before I move into Erodium, because once I move into Erodium, I'll be like a little chicken again, So, round 2 I lost, but I lost because I made a blunder. I used Wampa on the wrong team and failed. He full cleared me, I full cleared him, and he had more points. And that's just because I blundered. This was the 4th person ever to ever clear my ships. So, props to him. He had Executor on offense, though, which is how he cleared my ships. So I don't know if he checked the website and he saw that I put that Mace Windu ship on D, and he just took his Executor on offense, because if he didn't, I don't think he would be able to clear my ship. My ship is way harder to clear than people think. And now we're going against Tio. So, what's interesting about this guy is he does have 1 GL. He has Sith Eternal Emperor. The nice thing about Sith Eternal Emperor is, worst case, I could Padme and kill his team, and then use Wampa to solo him. But besides that, he has decently good teams, and he's around my size. He's bigger than me by 1.5 million, more than that. But his ships, let's see. He has Negotiator and Malevolent, so Negotiator is still hard for me to clear. I just haven't had much practice using Malevolence, so I can't tell you. Either way, I think this is a good, solid time to make a video, because this is probably the last 5v5 season before I get into Erodium. Chromium, I mean, sorry, the next tier of Grand Arena. So, let's see. What do I want to do here? Well, again, I full cleared twice. Hopefully I can full clear this third time. Again, I might not clear his ships, because if he has that, I'm just not adept at taking out negotiators with my malevolence. And if he has the C here, and I have to use my Padme somewhere here, then we have problems. Anyway, let's see what we have. We have KRU. So KRU, really hardcore tank. My go-to is bounty hunters for him. Without a doubt, bounty hunters there. Geos, if they're gear 12, I like to use my Dash Vanguard team. Unfortunately, if they're R3 Lightsuit Bundle or higher, the only team I used to be able to take them out with was Padme, which I was pissed off using Padme here. But recently I worked on Night Sisters, and they're not perfect yet, they're not modded well yet, and Marin is still gear 12. But they have both Omicrons, and they have been able to take out R3 Geos for me. But that's a very well modded one, and I'm a little scared. That is a very well modded one. I honestly don't know about that one. That one scares me. Imperial Troopers, now here's the thing, right? I don't know if Grievous could do it. And besides Grievous, I don't really have... I want to save my Padme. And I want to save my Wampa. Now, I don't even know if Wampa would work against Veer's Troopers. I know it works great against Iden. But I don't know if Wampa does against Veer's. Let me quickly... I'm going to cut this out, but I'm going to quickly do... I'm gonna Google this really quickly. Man, are people really not used Wampa? 60% win ratio with Wampa. Man, that's risky. An 80% win ratio with Grievous. Damn. Man, I'm really scared. For all I know, usually people put a worse team back here. But if he puts his C back there... Okay, if I want to just clear this, right? I'd use Padme on these Veer's Troopers. I'd use Padme here. Okay, I'd use Padme here. And I'd hope back there isn't a C. Because if there is, I'm screwed. Because I just don't have... I don't want to risk wasting Wampa here, but I would need Wampa anyway for a solo versus C. Man, and I have to first beat these guys. I have to first beat these guys with Night Sisters for that to even work. Alright. This is going to be a rough one, guys. I don't know. Those Imperial Troopers there are going to be a problem for me. Because I only have one team that can really do it reliably, that I know. And it's really risky. I don't want to use Grievous. It's risky, man. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Bosk Bounty Hunters is what I'm going to be using here. I've gotten so many troops now, it's actually easier for me to go and click them out here than actually putting them together myself. Bosk Bounty Hunters versus KRU. Let's go. Almost full R7. Okay, if he taunts, that's really unfortunate. Always on him, because he likes to double hit. That's unfortunate. Let's just heal up. Let's get rid of his buffs. He has 2 tanks, which is a little annoying, but that's okay. barely double hits here, so that's okay. Nice. I want to go for this taunt. Let's play it safe. Insta kill on KRU. Perfecto. Stun him. Kill this. Nice. There we go. Beautiful. Full banners, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. Full banners. Now these knights just have to work, because if they don't work, then I'm screwed. Then I have to use Padme here, and then I'm screwed anyway for whatever's back there. So, yeah, this is not going to be pretty. Unfortunately, I've had to focus on raid teams and other stuff, and I just haven't had the chance to get Marin up to relics, which her not being the relics is a problem because they target her and like to kill her. And that's a problem because she's the one that actually has to stay alive here. But I do have both Omicrons. Hopefully this will be enough. It's worked before, but it's iffy. See? See? And the ability to block Marin, which is a problem because I needed her to not. I need her to get into her thing. Heal up. Bring her back. See, she's just... Man, this is a problem. This is the problem I was telling you about. Yeah, it's risky, man. It worked, but it's risky, dude. Full banners, but man, that's risky. That's risky. I gotta get Marin up soon, man. But I don't have time. In the next 2 months, I just don't. I have other pressing things I have to work on. Let's see what he put back here. Wow, he brought Negotiator and Malevolence on offense. Okay. We'll get to that at the end. Well, we got that to work. That was a little risky. Let's get rid of this Phoenix team with my Dash Rengar. I think that's a smart. Man, they are well modded. They're gear 12, but they're well modded. But I have to try Dash Rengar. I have to try Dash Rengar, guys. Hopefully this works. I'll be really pissed if I lost on the gear 12 team. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. Well, that's that. And now we have this problem. I don't want to use Wampa, because I might need him for the C solo. I don't want to use Padme, because I want to clear C's team really quickly. Which means I have to use Grievous here. But this is Imperial Troopers. They ramp, and my Grievous team isn't modded nearly well enough to be able to outturn meter them. If there is a C team in the back, would I be able to use Grievous, take out his team, and then use Wampa as solo, and use Padme here? Man, this is hard. I want to play it safe. I know it's stupid in the long run. Sorry. I know it's stupid in the long run. But I want to be able to get through this. If I fail this of Grievous and then have to use my Padme, well, then I have nothing for the back if there's a C. So I'm playing it the safe route. I mean, I could still fail here, but I'm playing it the safe route where I'm hoping there's no C in the back. And if there is, then my Grievous can do it. Pull his weight. Another time when I have less risks, I'm probably going to try Grievous on Veers, see if it works. But for now, I'd rather just use my Padme team. That's the truth. And if he uses C on defense, it's not a smart thing either, because most people can easily deal with C on defense once you get into the higher levels. See, look how fast these guys are. My Grievous would stand no chance. I don't even know if my Padme can do it, because these guys are just turn meter training. I gotta take out Dark Trooper as quickly as possible. Honestly, I want to just take out Veers right here. I want to take out Gideon right here. I gotta get Dark Trooper to stop hitting hard. Yeah, these Imperial Troopers might be really fast, but my Padme team is really fast as well. So, good luck. Let's heal up anyone that doesn't have full protection. Full banners. Let's hope there's no C in the back. Let's hope there's no C in the back. Well... Oh, well, there's no C in the back. But it's the next best thing. Palpatine. This is something I would like to use my Padme against. Unfortunately, I don't have Padme. Let's come back to this. I normally leave fleets for last, but let's do fleets now. Let's just do fleets now. I'm leaving that other thing off for last because I really don't know how that's going to go. And since I'm planning to one-shot this, I'm going to put Poe Dameron and a healer here just in case. Alright, let's go for it. I gotta take this team out quick though because Thrawn is menace. He will one-shot. He has that one-shot ultimate. These are two bombers. I gotta take out bombs. I gotta just take out bombs. There's no doubt about it. So, I'll take him out because he's the tank. The other tank. Let's get Spy over here. Let's see if I can get him out. Nice. Oh, we just got a lone tank. Oh, that's this guy. And that guy likes to hit. I gotta just take the tank out. I'm being fully honest. Just in case I have to teach out this and I have a chance, you know. Irresistible stomach, I think. There you go. Malevolence got the job done. And I almost have Malevolence fully done. I just need one more star on the bomber, and it's pretty close. Alright, now for this. This is where it gets a little tricky. Man, it gets really tricky now. See, I don't know how Wampa would do it. Let's just try Grievous. Maybe Grievous can take out Palpatine maybe, or at least two guys, or Vader, whatever the case is. I'm going to try to take out Palpatine. Because if I can somehow take out Palpatine, then I think Wampa can do a cleanup for me. And this is why I wanted to save my Palpatine. Ay. I gotta go for the stun. Man. This is why I need my Padme team. Oh. Dude. I don't know. Should I go for the... I could kill him right now with my second special, but then I'll die. Or I can go into... Let's do it. Man. Yes. Okay, that was a good move on my part. I might have a chance. If I can take Vader, I might actually have a chance. Man. Come on. Come on, man. Just let me have a turn, bro. Submit. Man. Whew. Man. I have to survive the initial attack from Vader. I have a chance because I was able to kill Palpatine. Thrawn is a danger though, because that messes with me. Man. Okay. Okay. Alright. We got this, boys. Whew. We pulled it off, guys. That was rough, I will say. That was a great... I'm glad I saved it, went to invincibility mode, and took the risk, and then took out Palpatine. If Palpatine was still there, I would not be able to Wampa that. Well... 1047 full clear, and I guess we'll see. I'll post a screenshot to show you if I won or not. Alright guys, well that was how I'm doing in the late stages of Bronzium, and I'll probably soon be moving up to the next one, which is Chromium, I believe. And yeah, compare it to the video around 6 months ago of how my teams have developed, how my strategies have developed, and yeah, it's quite nice. On defense, I just have trash teams besides my Geos, and yeah. I might put that raid team on defense as well eventually, we'll see. But yeah, guys, that's it, and see you later. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. So hello, guys. We are right here in GC, and I think I'm going to add this to the end of that. We are in Chromium, finally. We're in Chromium. But it's 3v3. I don't like 3v3. Not many people like 3v3. I really would have loved to be in Chromium in 5v5. Now, that's an area I excel in. For TW, for TB, for GAC, every aspect of the game. And then 3v3 is this off thing, and it just sucks. I realized my first time I was in Bronzium that I did the video, it was also a 3v3. But right now, it's not looking good. I was in Chromium 4 for a little bit, but I am now back down to Chromium 5, which means if I don't want to go back to Bronzium for 5v5 next month, I need to somehow win here. And it might be possible. But again, it depends what he placed on defense in the back. He has 2 GLs. I don't. And this is 3v3. I have some GL counters possibly in 5v5. In 3v3, it's not. It's just not. So, yeah, we'll see how we do. I really want to stay in Chromium because I want to have 1 season in 5v5 for Chromium. Because that's where GAC is at. It's not in this, you know... It's going to be annoying because I might be bouncing back and forth where I get the 5v5s in Bronzium and I do it really well and then go back to Chromium and then do shit in 3v3 in Chromium, go back down to Bronzium. To be honest, I kind of was hoping to be in Bronzium for a couple more months. But now that I'm here in Chromium, I kind of want to stay here for at least 1 5v5. But another thing with 3v3, I do not keep track of what counters work. What counters didn't work because it's 3v3. This is the only time 3v3 is even a thing in this game, and I couldn't care less. I don't give a shit about 3v3. But I'm trying harder than usual now because I want to stay in Chromium. So I already have some ideas here. Boss Bounty Hunters of Mando Disintegrate on the KRU. Wampa on the Grievous. Something for that Bosk. Here, something for that Mando, something for that Carl Nassi, that's fine, he's weak. I had a really good counter for this the other time. And I remember, like, this is a really tough team, but I think it was Mace Windu's team that I was able to get this done with. But I just don't remember, and I don't write 3v3 counters down. So it really is just unfortunate. I would like to keep my Padme for the back. So let's start with what I know. Okay, let's start with what I know. Grievous, we use Wampa for Grievous. That's a no-brainer. Let's get it done. Right. We outsped him. That's amazing. That's what we want. There you go. Now, Droidka always gets a bit annoying. That's just the way it is. Because he's going to keep going into... He's just going to keep going into that damage immunity, and it's just a pain in the ass, but eventually he'll be there. There you go. That went smoother than normal. Normally, you're bouncing back and forth for like 2 minutes till he finally gets out of damage immunity. Perfect banners. Let's go. Bounty Hunters for KRU, but I'm going to save them just in case I need them for something else. He has an Executor. If he plays that on defense, I am completely screwed. I have my Mace Windu and Negotiator, all those ships on defense, which means I cannot use that to have a chance against an Executor, even though it's a very slight one. So, and Malevolence doesn't stand a chance, especially with Punishing One. So, if he kept it on defense, then, well, I can't clear him. But he might not be able to clear me either, so I guess we'll see. I obviously could Padme to dash Rengar, because he is dangerous, but I want to... I want to save Padme, so I'm gonna try to get this done of Windu. I mean, you know, this is a little rough. Screw it. Let's try it. Let's do it. Let's try it.
I gotta get Dash Rengar out as soon as possible before he does his AoE. Alright, we're good to go. Alright, this is looking good. This is looking good. Perfect. Beautiful. Alright. Good. Let's see. I have to also think about this random team over here, this Bosk team here. I can't just let that go. He's tough. He's a hardcore. You know, he has a lot of health. This guy, Bosk and R8 Boba. That's a thing. He does lots of damage. So I have to keep that in mind. I can't, you know, I can't use my other best teams besides Padme. You know. So Carl Nessie's gonna be something simple and easy. Oh yeah, I also have the 2 Night Sister teams. So we have things to work with. We have things to work with. And again, this guy has 2 GLs. Why isn't he in high Chromium or Rhodium? Like, see, these players with much better tools in their accounts. They should not be this low. You know, either they don't play sometimes and they're lazy, or they just suck at the game. They're just bad at the game. And it just makes it really annoying for people like me who are pushing up and are actually good players, because a lot of the time you're always battling someone that is way older of an account than you, way more tools in the shed than you, and it'd be nice to go against an account that's similar like you, has been in the game around the same time as you, has the same Zeta count as you. It would be nice to go against someone like that, because then it would be more competitiveness rather than just whose account is bigger, you know? Because there's only so much you can do against these bigger accounts. If he puts a GL down in the back, I can't touch him. I can't do nothing. Okay. So Carl Nessie, that's the one I'm least worried about. This one, I gotta take Mando out quick, and she also has loads of stuns, so she is quite dangerous as well. He has good speed here. I'm thinking maybe secondary bounty hunters. So if Boss Bounty Hunters has that in Boba. Well, no, that one doesn't need Boba, right? Will I need Boba for the to get out of the taunt? Let's see. I don't think I will. He doesn't taunt that much. I think I'm okay. If I was going against like a Malik Darth Revan, yes, then I would need Boba there in that team. So I think I'm safe to use Boba here as a secondary team, I think. I think that's a fit. This team could be more difficult than expected, but how fast is Grief? He has speed mods. He has the correct mods. Alright, well, we have to try. We have to try, because I don't feel comfortable with Yoda there. Okay. So that's gonna be and which means yes. Which means we are going to be using Cad Bane and Mr. Django. Hopefully this works. If it doesn't, I'm going to be pissed, and then I'm going to be forced to use something like Night Sisters. Yeah. I got to take Mando out as quick as possible. Okay, good. The stun did not hit. That's good. Nice. Nice. Alright. That was the big worry. Might be a little dangerous leaving her for last, but Grief can heal a bunch, and I just don't want to deal with that, so... Alright. I can make that work. That's fair. There we go. Alright, we lost like 2 banners, but that's okay. I don't have a healer on that team, so... And now Carl Onassi. Now this guy is usually very weak. But that droid is very strong. He hits like a truck, so... I do have to be careful. I'm going to try to maybe use a weaker team. Okay, what do I have left? I have Padme, that's 1. Bosk Bounty Hunter, that's 2. Grievous, that's 3. 2 Night Sisters, that's 5 already. And does the back have 3 or 4 teams? Sorry, it's my first time in Chromium. 4 teams. So, okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I really wanted to, I could probably use that Yoda here. That is a weaker team. I probably want to use the Yoda here, because this is a weaker-esque team. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good bet. I was thinking about First Order here with the Sith Trooper for big damage, but I have, I think, enough extra teams where I can... I don't want to underdo it and then lose banners, because if I full clear and he full clears, well, it's a banner battle. So let's do this. Nice, nice. Let's give everyone this. I will say though, he is expected him to not be killed by now. I'm not used to. Normally he feels weaker. That droid there is a little bit of a problem. Yeah, I'm definitely going for the droid next. Start turn meter training here with Yoda. Go. Yeah, I'm glad I used her here because her Omicron, it's trash. It's a trash Omicron. And Yoda is very squishy and yeah. So I'm glad I used this team here. I'm glad I used this team here. 1 banner lost. Alright. Let's see if he completely screwed me by putting GLs in the back. Yeah, that's a problem. Oh, shit. Oh, that's CLS. I have a really bad experience using Padme against CLS. A really bad experience. It just doesn't work out. Maybe I'm gonna be using Night Sisters there for that one. Most likely, actually, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Probably. These Geos are a problem if I can't kill them with Dash Rengar. If Dash Rengar fails against these Geos, I need to use Night Sisters. Or Padme. So Dash Rengar's gotta pull this off here. Dash Rengar's gotta pull this one off. Hopefully you can do it, buddy. Come on. I just need to take out... Yes! There we go, boys! Dash Rengar works great against Gear 12 Geos. If they're Relic, it doesn't really work. But if they're Gear 12, it does wonders. Okay. Definitely the most dangerous team is CLS right now. In fact, I don't want to do Bounty Hunters on KRU yet because I need to save them just in case I need to clean up on CLS. So, here's what we're gonna do. Panmei or Night Sisters? I just don't have a good experience against these guys. It's just the truth. I don't have a good experience using Padme here. I'm gonna want to do Night Sisters for sure. There's Grievous as well, but I don't think he's strong enough. He's not strong enough. No, definitely we're using some Night Sisters. Now, do I want to do the full power of Night Sisters and try the cheese? Or do you think we need something like Zombie here for the absorb the damage from CLS? So, are we doing this? Or are we doing this? That's a cheese, but it doesn't always work. I'd rather use Zombie. Let's go for it. Let's go for it, boys.
We're certainly lucky that you are.
Aye.
My.
Hey. If I can take out his other members, then I might be able to clean this up. I just need to take some of him out. Yes! Don't be going for Marin. Don't be going for Marin. If I can take him down to a solo, it'll be fine. Alright. Not bad. Good to know. This counter works against CLS in 3v3. Perfect. That is a lesson learned. I'll note that in my head. I don't know if I'll remember, but noted. Noted. Alright, we're looking really good right now. We're actually looking really good right now. I don't think these are guys modded well. They look like light speed bundle. She's modded decently. But we've dealt with the real bad teams. So definitely this Relicate Boba with all its glory. It is a danger, so this is what we have our Padme for. Let's clean house here. Yeah, see, Bosca's really fast. He gets a lot of turn meter. But I have a really well modded team as well, so... And Courage gets through his chonky. Yeah, okay. He's dealt with. That's what I mean. Boba hits like a truck. Yeah, Boba hits like a truck. Hey, Kenobi, start taunting my guy. Start taunting my guy. Alright. Come on, I just need to kill Boba, then I can get the cleanup, worst case. Damage immunity? Wait, what? What is this? I've never seen him get damage immediately before. Then again, I never looked at his Zetas, so I don't really know what he's all about, Zeta-wise. Let's heal up. Okay. We've lost a little bit of banners. I think. Or not. That looks good. Should I just use the... Because I think I'm going to be fine here. I can do this Phoenix team really quick. I can use something like Grievous. Something like Grievous here. Do I want the buff clear or do I want the tank? I think I want the tank. Yep. Yeah, we're good. I'm glad I brought the tank along. Definitely. Let's take out Hera. Or take Kanan out. I mean... Let's just finish Kanan off. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And I'll save that one for last. Right now I need to, Bounty Hunter, this guy right here. Let's look at his mods. Okay. Let's Bounty Hunter him. And then we have my Night Sisters for that team on bottom. Yes, sir. Oh, I had my data crowd. Oh, no, I used it already. Might get a little annoying because I don't have Boba to get past that taunt really easily. But hopefully it won't be too much of an issue. I wanted to bring Bosk back up because he is my best modded character out of these guys. He is amazing. Amazingly modern. Okay, we're good on banners. Beautiful. Full banners. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nice, nice, nice. And let's look at what surprises he... Okay, he took Executor on offense, which is smart of him. Because if he saw my ships, he saw how high relic they are, he probably thought, if I want to clear him and he put those on defense, I need my Executor. And I did put my best fleets on defense. So, smart on him for that. Smart on him for that. Definitely, without a doubt. Definitely, without a doubt, I have to use Malevolence here. Because Anakin and Ahsoka ships, they're just too strong of a fleet for me to... But then, I know the other one has more power, probably has more ships in it. But this is, I have to use this here. And then we're going to go back to the bottom, guys, after this ship battle right here. I'll leave the second ship battle for last, because that's the one I might fail in. Or have trouble with. Oh, definitely. I'm glad I used Malevolence here. This is danger. I gotta take Anakin out as quick as possible. This is danger. That's a strong ship. It might have less power than his secondary fleet, but these ships here hit like a truck. I know it because it's my main fleet as well. But we're looking good so far. We're looking good. But they have tanks. And that's why you don't put Clone Sergeant as one of your reinforcements, because it always will be the first reinforcement, because it's coded that way. So I can already tell this guy doesn't watch a lot of YouTube videos or guides, because he would know that. Many YouTubers have mentioned that all the time. So he's probably just a casual bad player. He's just a casual player, doesn't watch guides, doesn't watch YouTube. And that's probably why he's so low in the arena. Let's bring Rex down. That just stunned him. He is tanky. Ah! That is an annoying tank to deal with. Might be coming up on my ultimate soon, though. That's exciting. Or not. I killed him too fast. There you go. Yeah, I just don't have a fourth or like a secondary attack fleet I don't have it. I have my endurance on defense with like extra Galactic Republic ships on the negotiator as well there. And I don't have much for offense. It might take me a couple battles to get through that fleet there. Well, let's do this. And let's use Ventress's lead. That's why I got her Zeta. It's because it gives me all this goody stuff. Let's see Adaka, and then let's go all the way down. And let's use Spirit. I have just enough teams here if I don't fail a single battle to have enough of my Zeta teams to use. Or at least my modded teams, the ones I know how to use for offense. And then I just have stragglers, but yeah, that's it. I used my datacron. And yeah. By the way, I love this background right here for sure. Funny enough, I just gotta get rid of Wedge and Biggs. These guys are ruthless. Maybe I should have stunned the other guy. Yeah. These bastards. I once got stuck behind a team like this. Funny enough. I only had stragglers left and I got stuck because these guys do a lot of damage. They're squishy, but they do damage. Let's heal her up. There you go. Now we got it. All right. We cleared. One shot, one KO'd their entire ground force. And we only have fleets left. Man, this guy... I understand why. I understand why he brought both GLs on offense. It's because if you put them on defense and they somehow get through and you don't have good enough stuff for offense, then you're not in control of your banners. If you keep your best teams on offense, then you can guarantee a full clear, and then you just have a banner war. You just do more solos, you get better banners. So I understand why he took both GLs and Gas and Revan and Vader and Wampa, of course, on offense, is because he saw my roster. He saw my 2 R9s for Padme. He saw my R9 ships. and he wanted to full clear. He wanted to he wanted to keep the power in his hands to full clear and get better banners that way, rather than relying on a defense and relying on the other person to do bad. That's also what I do. I keep my best teams for offense as well. I throw trash on defense because I know they're going to clear my defense anyway, because they usually all have better teams than me. So I have to play it smart and use my teams on offense. So yeah. He's going to be able to full clear, for sure. He's going to be able to full clear. I'm a little worried because I'm not certain I can get this last fleet down. I just don't have another good fleet. It's one of those things. And I don't have... No, I don't have... It didn't update. I have a new Rebel tank I can use. But not in this one, in the next one. So... This is the last GHC round of the season, by the way. So this is the final battle of the season, of the month. Then it's a 1 week break before the next season starts. Okay. Let's play it smart. Is that Dash Rengar? Sorry, Poe Dameron. Yeah, that ship is very dangerous. It's also my favorite ship as well to keep in my starting lineup. Sorry. Let's see. Yeah. I want to keep Rebels as another team. I do, but he has a full, so I have to add. It'd be stupid if I didn't. Yeah, I think around there, and then I guess I can add this one here if need be, but this is definitely not going to be done in one ship. I'm going to have to pick them off. I have to take out Poe Dameron first. That's 100% for sure. They're going for mine as well, the bastards. The AI knows exactly who to target. The AI knows exactly who to target. Target lock. Come on. Yes. Galactic Republic? That's disgusting. That is disgusting, man, I will say. Okay, I gotta take out his rebel ships. And then clean up the Galactic Republic with another fleet. I just don't have another good fleet, man. It's... Okay. Yeah, I just gotta take out his rebels. And I want to ultimate and take out his capital ship so he doesn't put any more reinforcements this round. So then it'll give me a little bit more, Sure. Ah, there he goes. Please don't. Oh man, that is just, I did not predict him. I'm gonna be honest. I did not predict him to use Galactic Republic ships like this. I gotta get my ultimate quick as possible so he doesn't get any more ships out. I need to get that rebel out. Nice. Let's get him out. Okay. Now I go for him. Okay. There we go, boys. We did it in one battle. Nice. That is the best thing that could have happened. That is, I think, my highest score in Chromium 3v3 yet. This entire season, ever. Because it's my only season in Chromium. Wow. That is the highest score I think I've ever got. I one-shot every single battle. I did a solo with Wampa. Man, I did really well on banners. I am proud of that, man. Whether I win or lose, whether I go back into Bronzium for the next season of 5v5, whatever the case may be. Although this season, almost a month ago, and at the beginning of this video, this is a video a whole month in the making. It started off kind of on the, I won't say down low because that's not what the meaning means. A low point, right? It was a low point. It was not something I wanted to get into. I didn't want to get into Chromium. I wasn't ready with my fleets yet. I wasn't ready with my teams yet. It just, I went up, I kept going up against rosters 10, 11, 9 million GP with 5 GLs. It was not fun. But I will say, although the beginning of this season, the beginning of this episode did not have the most positive start, it for sure has had a very positive ending. I will say that. This was a banger of a way to finish off the season, to finish off my first ever season in Chromium. And 3v3. Not a mode that many people like, including myself. And we got it done, boys. We pulled it off, and in this final battle, we knocked it out of the park. He could also full clear, and if he full clears, then it's going to be a banner battle. Can he do more solos than me? He has 2 GLs. He can use those GLs as solo. He can use Wampa as a solo. So we'll see how he plays. But I am looking forward to it. And whether it's a win or lose, it is anyway already a win. Because we did good. We did good, guys. We did good. And yeah, I think that's a hell of a way to end the season off. And to end this video off. So, without further ado, I will not take any more of your time. Have a great day, guys. Have an amazing week, and God bless.